Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakatash. My name is Brother Napat from the Camp Prophets in Babylon here in Tampa Bay, Florida. I want to give double honors to elders and apostles, great millstone, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I want to get into a short, quick lesson. Basically want to get into this article right here. It says 19 new countries submit requests to join Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Alright. So, you got 19 new countries that submitted the request to join, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And if you haven't been watching, Russia, Brazil, these other following countries, they all decided to let go of the U.S. dollar being their main currency, man. All right, so they're no longer under the U.S. dollar, but they're trying to get their own new currency, and basically stop relying on Babylon. So 19 new countries submits the request of these these countries to join them. All right. It shows you, how everyone's turning against Babylon, man. Everyone's turning against America, and it came from everyone relying on it to no one, not really so much need to rely on America, man. All right. America was the big, bully that everyone was scared of. Now, it's like they're all teaming up. All right, and they're coming against America. All right, we have that one bully in school that bullied multiple kids. All those kids go stand up to that bully, man. All right, they'll get tired of it. And these countries, all these 19 new countries in Russia, Brazil, India, China, South Africa, they all decided, I'm tired of this shit. Keep letting this fucking cracker keep bullying us, man. Alright, so they're all teaming up. And I just showed you, Esau's kingdom is now falling apart. Satan is rising up against Satan. Let's get that real quick. It says, Mark 3:26, it says, and if Satan rises up against Satan, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. So the devil's rising up against himself, man. All right, and that just shows you, man. Their kingdom is being divided. All right. So what that means, this kingdom can no longer stand for so long, man. But it has an end. That end is coming in a hurry. That end is coming quickly. All right. Get back here. Got the brother put a good, pretty good precept down here in the caption. It says, Obadiah 1 and verse 7 says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under the tree, under thee, Salakia. There is none understanding in him. All right, so all these men, they have, that was under, a confederacy, that was with them, pledged their loyalty to them. They deceived, this devil, man. All right. Really, they've been plotting this for a minute. These devils, these other countries really been tired of this shit for a minute. And they just been plotting against this, against Babylon. Because how quickly they was able to go on to a new currency. Or going into a different dollar. So it says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. So these devils are coming against Babylon. They're prevailing against Babylon. All right. They're tired of Babylon shit. you know. And they're like, no, we can't do this shit no more, you know. And they're trying to, you know, get from relying on Babylon because they're for to go to war with, over here with America, man. All right. So they want to get everything that, you know, everything that they relied on Babylon for. They want to get it on their own, man, because they know they for to go to war, a whole lot of war with these devils, man. All right. You know. So it says, they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. All right, so like they that eat of thy bread, you know, they have laid a wound under them, a trap, man. You know, they say, you know what? Like I said, they've been planning this, man. All right, they've been planning on, you know, coming against Babylon. All right, but get this real quick. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 9. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. All right. So it says, you know, the Lord said, I'm going to rise up, you know, against Babylon, an assembly of great nations. And this is an assembly of great nations, man. Russia, you know, that's a big ass country, man. All right, China, you know, their military forces, you know, it's crazy, you know, strong, man. All right, so the Lord is raising up, you know, great nations against Babylon, man. All right, and the thing is about it is they think, right? What Russia thinks is that once they take America down, Babylon down, you know, they're gonna be the, you know, ruling. They're gonna be the main ones ruling. Nah, man. You know, when that happens, you know, the Lord's gonna destroy all their ass, man. It's gonna be game over for all their ass. And the next rulers is gonna be the Lord and his men and his people, man. That's gonna be the next rulers. Alright. But it says, and they shall set themselves array against her. So right now they're setting themselves in array against Babylon. Alright. You know, as you see it, it says, from thence she shall be taken, the arrow shall be as a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. In Chaldea shall be a spoil, all that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. You know, so these devils are for the, you know, Babylon's for the being for a mean one, man. Alright. With all these other countries turning against them, you know, and soon it will be everyone against Babylon. Everyone against Babylon, because they're gonna understand that Babylon really fucked them over, man. All right, the beast, you know, shall hate the whore. You know, Babylon is that whore, man. You know, that went to every country, every, you know, all these different countries and fucked all of them over, man. You know, but it says, I'm gonna get this other last precept right here too. This brother dropped in here. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Alright, so, you know, that vision, you know, is for appointed time. Alright, so Lord, you know, we know that this, what's going to happen, man. These prophecies are for a appointed time. The end, you know, Jacob's trouble, when the main big prophecies pop off, man. You know, that's for an appointed time, man. Alright. Though it's tarrying, man, know that, you know, it's still gonna come, man. It's still gonna come. Alright. But that's all I want to get on that. I want to give all praises to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. I want to get the bottom to elders and apostles, great millstone once again. Peace and blessings to hopeful elect. Hope this is edifying. Shalom.